Right, I'm going to ride my motorcycle, the Heroic Harley, to go and see the Queen of England. Well, maybe. Windsor Great Castle, maybe get a spot of rowing in at the same time. Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf. Right then, I'm off to see the Queen. I'm off to see the Queen at Windsor Castle. Well, I think she's there anyway. Right, let's get on the road and get there. Right then, on the road, let's do a bit of sightseeing today, shall we? Look, I'm gonna be heading out to a place. First of all, before I get to the castle to see Her Maj, I'm gonna try and find a way into this rowing lake where they held the Olympics in 2012 here in good old UK in London. Yeah. Anyway, but it's quite hard to ride around, and I think you can. But I think it's only on certain days. Only I thought it looked really cool. So I thought, actually, that got me thinking the other day, where are the other places that you could go on your bike that you wouldn't normally be able to go, but on certain days you could go. So that's part of what we're doing today. Anyway, boring old motorway, let's get there as soon as possible. I really need to work out where I'm going, because I haven't set up my mapping. That really would be a good idea, wouldn't it? So there you go. Wow, so just come off the motorway now. That was a really exciting ride, wasn't it? So I'm heading off to a place called Windsor, for Windsor Castle, of course, where Her Maj is. But I need to go to a place called Dorney Lake. So I'm not sure, as I say. I still don't know how to get there. I'm kind of following my nose here. Hopefully it's not too far. I mean, if you're not from this area, basically all this is just to the west of London, Maidenhead area, Windsor area. So this is where I'm at. This is where I've come down to today to see Her Maj and get a bit of the Olympic spirit in me. And well, when we can all get out and start doing things again, why not? Oh, Legoland is here as well, by the way. Oh yeah, just up the road here. Right, I've kind of found it. It's over there somewhere, all behind the trees and stuff, and it's on the other side of this river. So I need to... No, not that one, that's a stream. I need to get over there somehow. I'm trying to find my way through. Eventually, I'll get there. I'm just going through a little village called Bray here. Lovely little village. After Dorney Lake, if I ever get there, I'm going to go to Eton College is, where the kings and prime ministers all went to school and all that kind of good stuff. And then to the castle. But look at this. This is Bray. Lovely little village. This is too. Very famous chef has got his restaurant here, or he used to. I forgot what it was called. The Duck or something. What was his name? Let me know in the comments. You know the one, who's and tell, or who's whatever. If you know who I'm on about, you know who I'm on about. Anyway, right, made it through the traffic. Roadworks aplenty. Hello, and hopefully not too far from Dorney now. Let's see if we can get there. Road is closed. Lots of roads being closed. This may be more difficult than I had anticipated. Oh yeah. Well, I had to fight my way through road closures, roadworks. Oh, it's been an absolute nightmare, but hopefully I'm out of it now. Massive detour I've had to take. I didn't film it because, let's face it, you really don't want to hear me swearing every 2 seconds. But there we go. Let's get there, shall we? Right, I have arrived in Windsor. It looks as if I might not be able to get to Dorney Lake, but I will try for you. Anyway, let's see if we can get to the castle first of all. Show you some of the grounds, well, the extended grounds, over the high wall, of course. This is a lovely kind of park here in the middle of Windsor. And we've got the lovely River Thames, where you'll see lots of swans maybe on the river. Look, lots of swans. Swans are protected by Her Maj over here in the UK. So yes, and this is where they all congregate here in the UK. So if you want to see some swans and Her Majesty, then obviously that's it. Right, that's it right in front of me. That's the castle. Look at that. Look at that glorious thing. Okay, that's one arm of it. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. Hold on 1 second. There we go, there's the castle in all its finery. There you go, look, you see a much better view now. Pull over here where I really shouldn't, but now actually on the path. Everything alright? Look at that. The castle silhouetted. And you definitely won't be able to see it because the sun's right in our eyes. A terrible camera angle, but there's a flagpole right on the top there, and you can always tell if the Queen is in residence because it's flying the royal standard, the royal flag as well, which it is, because I know she's there, because she invited me over for tea, as you do. Right, let me see if I can ride around it. Now there's a road that goes all the way around the castle, and then it sort of cuts back, and then behind it you've got Windsor Great Park. Now Windsor Great Park is a huge place. You can't drive through it or ride through it. You can ride bicycles through it. You can walk through it, you can ride horses through it, and all that kind of stuff. But there is this huge, long, straight as an arrow walk called the Long Walk, I think it's called. Anyway, so that's great to see. So if you're ever in the UK, you want to come and see Windsor Castle, which you can go around, they have visits and everything. Obviously certain parts of the castle are completely closed off. Behind there are the royal gardens as well. I sound like a tourist, don't I? Well, on the right and on the left, but there we go. Beautiful gardens. And castle in the background there. Right, let me get a better view as I'm sort of riding away from it now, but we'll see. Now Windsor as a place is a lovely part of the world as well, actually. Lots of celebs live in this general area as well. Very expensive, I'm sure you would appreciate. There we go, the River Thames, just on the edge of the royal gardens, or the royal grounds I should say, not the gardens, the grounds. Quite extensive. The sun is so bright this morning I can't see my phone with the mapping, I can't see ahead of me, I can't film properly because the sun's right in the lens. It's a bit of a disaster. Right, so basically I've done one big loop all around the castle. The castle's just out of view and it's basically over there. And this road is going to take us all the way back round to the rear of the castle, the southern point of the castle, where we'll cross over the Long Walk, and I'll show you to the right hand side, that'll be the Windsor Great Park. Now all around here, all the land is comes under, well, not all of it I suppose, but a large portion of it comes under the royal ownership, and it's called the Crown Estate. And this is where the security for all that happens, and they've got their own farm as well here as well. And Prince Charles was very active in organising this and getting this going, and they're big landowners, the royalty. Right, just coming into view over the hedge line there, that is the castle. Just pull over here and I'll show you. Just about to cross over the Long Walk as well. There we go. So that's the castle over there, and this is the Long Walk, and that goes into Windsor Great Park all the way over there. Right. You can see it straight as an arrow right down there, and that goes all the way back there. Right. And so you can't ride, you can't do anything basically, you can only walk down there. And then you got the castle in the distance. Right, let me see if I can get a better view for you. Lovely place to come and have a picnic here, just sit down, walk around the castle grounds, all that kind of good stuff. So this part of Windsor is very picturesque anyway, very oldie worldy as well. And hopefully I can get as close to the castle as possible here. Right. Right on the edge of the castle here. There we go. Get around here. And obviously the best way to see the castle is actually on foot, just to go around it. And here we have it, the castle walls, just coming up to it, statue of Queen Victoria there. And there we go, that's Windsor Castle. I must say it's very accessible. They do have tours and that kind of thing. And you just come in, it's a lovely place to visit, Windsor. Very nice place to visit. Attracts lots of tourists. Well, there we go. That's the castle grounds. Let's see if I can get to Eton. Right, moving away from the castle now, and we're going to be heading out towards, head towards Eton. And let's go and see where all the aristocracy send their children to school. Right, coming into Eton now, Eton College. This is where all the aristocracy, as I say, send their children. The kings have come from here, and prime ministers, and all sorts of people. There you go. That's it. That's Eton College, and pretty much the whole of Eton is made up of Eton College. And you go different parts of here, and you'll see children walking around with all their regalia as well, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's some cracking buildings, some lovely buildings around here as well. Right, this is another way to Eton, Wicken, to Dorney Lake. I'm going to see if I can finally get there. But say, beautiful buildings around here. Anybody can come walk around here, it's no problem. On the streets. There we go. Nice to see the kids wearing the masks. Allotments underneath the arches. Do. Right, let me see if I can get to this Dorney Lake then. So we've done the castle, done Eton College. There's only one thing left on the agenda. This is Dorney Common. Lots of Canadian geese just doing that, and lots of people running in very brightly coloured clothing. Marvellous. Right, I have no idea if this is the right way, but we're going to give it a go anyway. It's a lovely ride anyway. Now I know I'm very close to this lake. Crikey, what it was supposed to be a very simple ride out this morning. Very simple ride out. Yeah, just take a few photos, have a bit of video footage, release it, show the area. But it's turned out to be an absolute nightmare just to go around, just to get shots, road closures, all sorts of stuff. Oh god, my blood pressure's gone right through the roof. Anyway, I think I'm here, but there's no guarantees. This still may end up in an epic fail. So if the video suddenly stops, that's it. You know why. Now I think this is a back way into Dorney Lake area. I could be completely wrong. In fact, I'm possibly totally wrong here. But, well, give it a go. Oh, blimey. Wow. Oh, what a lovely church. That's an abandoned church. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh well. Right, back we go. Maybe there's another way of getting there. Oh dear. Right, I'm in Dorney Village now. All the roads are closed around here, but I'm hoping there's one little access road to the lake is still open. I've got a feeling it isn't. There's a sign just about there, I don't know if you saw it, it said change priorities ahead. Now, I think it's the same for a lot of people these days, isn't it? I'm so close I can taste it. I'm so close I can taste it. Oh, welcome. Oh, there we go. This is it. This is it. I found it. I found it. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it all subdued because there are lots of people walking around here. Otherwise, I'll be screaming and shouting and hovering and going whoop whoop and all that kind of stuff. Right, so yeah, as I thought, you can't actually drive through here or ride through here. But there are some gated accesses there. But, yeah, there's a little cafe place there. And that's the lake there, right through there. All right, let me just turn around here. Right, I'm here. Let's go and have a look at it, shall we? Well, here it is. This is the lake. I finally got here. So just give you some bearings. This is basically the big rowing lake here, the Olympic lake. That's where they'd start off from, down there, and they'd end up all the way down there, or vice versa. Can't remember which. Give you some bearings. That way, that's Windsor. That's Windsor Castle that way, and then keep on going that way towards the east. That's London, basically. And I kind of live that way, so I'm kind of halfway in between. But what a nightmare it's been to get here today. Crikey. Yeah, so road closures, as I say, traffic jams, chaos back there. I peeled off the main motorway just to get to here, and that's where the problem started. So I should have been here about 2 hours ago. There you go. It tells you everything, really. Well, there we go. I suppose I wanted to show you a little bit of, you know, Her Majesty and the castle, and a bit of the Olympic history from this area where I live, which is cool. And also Eton College as well, where the rich and aristocracy send their children as well. Very fine folk they are too, I'm sure you would agree. But it's kind of turned out to be a bit of a nightmare, I've got to say. But anyway, hopefully you've seen a little bit and it's okay. But I think the moral of this video is, no matter how much you plan, sometimes it just goes to pot, and you can get really frustrated with everything. And maybe especially in these times, we should just count our blessings and, you know, don't sweat that small stuff, because, you know, I'm here now, a couple of hours late, bit of traffic, I know, but I got here. That's the main thing. Catch you again. Ta-da.